Hello, I'm Tim Pittman from the Vehicle Registration Office. I would like to give you a quick overview of the procedures for deregistering your vehicle and clearing vehicle registration prior to your departure from USAG Stuttgart. The Vehicle Registration Office is located on Panzer Kaserne Building 2930. The hours of operation are 07:45 to 11:45 and 1300 to 1515 Monday through Friday. We accept both appointments and walk-in customers. Please keep in mind, vehicle registration is closed for customers on the last working day of every month, and the office is also closed on all American holidays. On German holidays, we are open for appointments only. To begin with, if you are outprocessing with no vehicles and no weapons registered in the USARA system, you will need to come to the vehicle registration with your ID card, PCS orders, and your clearing papers, and we will verify that there is nothing listed in your vehicle registration profile, and then the clearing papers will be signed and stamped. If you are shipping a vehicle from Germany, come to vehicle registration with your ID card, PCS orders, the bill of lading, or shipping documents that you receive from the VPC or the private shipping company. You will also need to bring current registration and your license plates to be turned in. If you are shipping a motorcycle in your household goods, you must provide the household goods inventory sheet with the motorcycle listed with the VIN and destination. This will be your shipping documents. When you deregister, you will be issued shipping plates to be used as temporary plates when you return to the States. You must have 90 days remaining on your registration if shipping to CONUS, or 120 days remaining on your registration if shipping to Hawaii or Alaska, to receive the plates for no fee. If there are less than the required time left on the registration, there will be a $35 fee for the shipping plates. If you are PCSing to a location in Europe but outside of Germany, you must come to vehicle registration with a copy of your PCS orders, your plates and registration, and your vehicle will be deregistered from the USARA system, and you will be giving shipping plates that will allow you to drive to the new duty station outside of Europe. If the PCS location is within Germany, you can drive with the permanent plates if your registration is still active. You must change registration to your new community and change plates within 30 days of your arrival at the new duty station. A new German insurance card must be digitally sent, or you must have an insurance confirmation card when changing plates. If you choose to dispose of the vehicle before you depart Stuttgart, you have several options. The vehicle can be transferred or sold to another ID card holder. You must have an active registration on the vehicle. The buyer must have a valid permanent or temporary USARA driver's license. The buyer must have a valid permanent or temporary USARA driver's license. The buyer and seller must be present, and if there is a joint or co-ownership, both owners must be present, or you must have a POA from the missing party. An inspection is required for vehicles with less than 60 days left on the registration, or the vehicle can be transferred in a non-operational status. If there is a lien on the vehicle, a lien release letter from the bank is required. A Pov Limit Waiver is required if the buyer will exceed the total number of vehicles allowed. To transfer or sell a POV to a local national, you must go to the U.S. Customs Office in Building 2913 Panzer Kaserne with a bill of sale and an active registration to obtain an AE Form 550-175 Bravo. Then the seller and buyer must go to the local German Customs or Zoll and receive the blue stamp on the AE Form 550 from the German Customs after the buyer pays the German taxes on the vehicle. You will then proceed to the vehicle registration with your plates, registration, bill of sale, and the lien release letter if required, and the AE Form 550 with the blue customs stamp, and the vehicle will be cleared out of the USARA registration system. Vehicles can be donated to the MWR Auto Skills Center on Panzer Kaserne. The cost of donation is $75. You can contact the Auto Skills office if towing is needed. You must have an active non-operational or permanent registration and a lien release letter or clear title if there is a lien on the vehicle. You will then come to the vehicle registration office with the certificate of donation signed by the MWR and with the make, model, year, and VIN listed. Also the plates if applicable. Lien release and registration, then the vehicle will be cleared out of the USARA registration system. In the event that you are unable to properly deregister your vehicle before you leave, you must have an agent appointed to sell, ship, or dispose of the POV. An agent can only be appointed by the sponsor's unit commander and must be one pay grade higher if military or civilian with logistical support. Dependent spouses are not authorized to be agents. An example memo is available from the Vehicle Registration Office. Both the owner and agent must be present at the time of the transaction. An AE Form 190-1 Alpha Delta, which is a special power of attorney to operate, sell, or dispose of the POV, and an AE Form 190-1 Alpha Foxtrot, which is the agent's responsibility, will be filled out at the vehicle registration. There must also be a POV limit waiver if the agent will exceed the total number of vehicles allowed. The current registration must have at least 90 days remaining on it. If less than 90 days remain, the vehicle must be inspected and the registration must be renewed. The agent will then have 90 days to sell, ship, or dispose of the vehicle. In all cases where license plates must be turned in, if you no longer physically have the plates, you must file a lost or stolen plate report at the MP station and pay a $35 fee. If shipping through a private shipper or driving to your next duty station in Europe, excluding Germany, shipping plates will be issued no more than 7 days prior to shipping or departure. If you have questions, you can contact the Vehicle Registration Office. Thank you.